Hi, my name is Shaun Marshall. I'm a GMBA student at Jain Global School of Management, and this is term 1. We are in Singapore, and I'm not doing a specialization. I've opted for a general management course. The primary reason I wanted to do an MBA was particularly to get experience, because at the end of the day, I think we all know that your takeaways from an MBA are not particularly what you learn in the class, but what goes on outside the class. So I believe you're here for the whole experience, because at the end of the day, learning is not just about the classroom, you got to take it outside too. Well, definitely the people that I've met over here, so that's a great boon, especially from the people that are there in my class at GMBA, especially since our class is relatively smaller and there are only about 37 students. So Jain has done a great thing where they shuffle the groups for group activities. So you essentially get a chance to meet everyone and know everyone. So that's something that's especially a great takeaway for me. Well, the multi-city exposure was something that came to a surprise, because that's not something I was looking for initially. My goal for an MBA wasn't that I would go travel to different cities, but it definitely turned out to be one of the advantages, I'd say, of this course, where you get a chance to go to Singapore in the first semester. Semester 2 is either Dubai or London. I've opted for London. And semester 3 would be concluding in Dubai. So that's something that's definitely different. Coming from a mutual fund background, a mutual fund distribution background, which is I was working at DSP for almost 2.5 years in the distribution team. Coming over here, I experienced that engineering background, arts, commerce, finance, chartered accountants, you have them all in this one small batch of 37 people. And that's what makes it so efficient, I feel. Especially, I feel I'm fortunate enough to come in the February intake, because I've got some great people out here. And especially since we are relatively a small cohort, I feel that your takeaways, your learnings, you get to understand people on a more intense and deeper basis. So I think that's definitely one of the key takeaways. When someone comes from a different industry and someone has to do an MBA, for example, I was struggling with accounts. So it's tough to understand concepts which are not clear to you from the beginning. But that's when you come to the aspect of multi-learning, because there are people from different backgrounds, maybe engineering who don't understand accounts, or maybe arts who don't understand accounts, or maybe commerce who don't understand accounts like me. But that's eventually one of the takeaways, that you get to learn between a lot of people and you get to grow together. I was never really a sort of number crunching person to begin with. But fortunately, Jain has had some great faculty like Mr. Manik Mukesh, and he's our accounts professor, and he actually made accounts fun. And I'm speaking about this today after a tough accounts paper, but it's a great experience, and at the end of the day, you get to learn a lot. So it's faculty like him, it's faculty like Mr. Moradian that make teaching fun and make the classroom activities interesting. At Jain, it's not only about studying, there are various other activities, and especially networking opportunities, because Jain has things like a consulting conclave, where we had 4 consultants from your MBBs as well as Accenture and multiple other industries as well, to come together and speak about how AI is impacting consulting. So this essentially tells us that what is trending right now and how we can sort of enhance it with our day-to-day life. So this tells us that Jain is not only sort of keeping an idea where they're only going to teach people theory, but at the end of the day, they're having more of I'd say a practical approach towards it. And of course, that's associated with various other alumni meetings as well. I always say that you're not going to take away what you learned in a particular subject or how you're going to apply that. What you're actually going to take away is your whole experience of how you deal with deadlines, how you prepare last-minute work, how you present. Your presentations are extremely important. You learn great presentation skills, because there are a lot of group presentations. And at the end of the day, Jain doesn't only care about exams, because exam is 40% weightage. Your other 40% weightage is group assignments, and your other 20% weightage is your individual assignments. This sort of at least helps you prepare for your real world experience. So those are my key takeaways, that if you really want to enjoy life, but at the same time you really want to feel the pressure of what you would feel in the real world, an MBA is the best option.